I hate everything about having to change this every fucking time. Every time. I don't know why. It just does its thing. I don't get it. Ooh, you almost brought the whole stem out. Why do you look so sad?
Me?
Yeah, you look so sad for a second.
Well, I have been playing with a chrome cylinder lately.
What does that have to do with... Okay. Ah! Well...
Russian roulette. Russian roulette's fun if you know how to play.
Intending to die?
No, the trick is to go under the chin so you can actually see where the bullet is in the chamber.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if it's that one, you just go click and then game over. I win. Give me the $200.
Uh-huh. Jesus.
So what have you been doing in here?
Real fast.
Rotting in this room?
I've been using the 5-string bass on Rocksmith. So much fun.
So I had to weirdly go and re-download Rocksmith. I was using it fine for a couple of days, and then it just was like, this product is not available anymore, and I was like, what the fuck? So I went to the store to look for it, and it was a whole... I got it for free, mind you, but it was like a whole new program, so I was like, okay, now I have to do this instead.
Nice.
Maybe that's why it didn't sound good to you.
That might be why.
That might be why. Because we talked about this last week, is that you thought that your instrument sounded coming through the TV. Or whatever.
I did discover that my TV is going out. Which is not cool.
That will also put a damper on things.
Yeah, it's like, on any dark screen, all of the red bleeds through. So, the red part of the LED is just burning through the screen.
Weird.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's a piece of shit Dynex TV from fucking, 2008? But it's served its purpose for God knows how long.
Yeah.
3 HDMIs, I got it plugged into my PlayStation and my computer, it fucking works. So,
fuck it.
I can still watch Family Guy at 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm high as balls, so I'm happy.
That's all that matters.
More or less.
American Dad is better, but...
American Dad is better, and I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to watch the new episodes, but
I don't know why it's so hard. After season 16, it's like,
Well,
I've seen in a couple of the episodes from every season, but
one
I
of
can't
them, they
sit
don't.
with
So it's kind of canon in the American Dad universe that each of the main family members, there's a persona they can't see through.
Yeah.
When it comes to Roger.
Yeah.
Well, there was Stan was doing this door-to-door salesman shit, and this little lanky fuck answers the door, but he looks like a dude, but he looks like Roger.
It's probably Roger.
Yeah, exactly. We're led to believe it's more. But even Stan was like, Roger? And I just fucking lost it. I was like, dude, come on.
I fucking love that.
Got the family second guessing themselves. Roger?
Yeah. If Roger raped Steve on some of the dates that they went on.
That is literally what happened. Too. It's like, I roofied you for 2 of those. Cool. So I'm not a virgin?
Yeah, basically.
What the fuck?
So, of all 3 of the shows, right, I think Roger is the greatest character from all 3.
Well,
all 3 being
Cleveland Show
Family
doesn't
Guy.
count.
You have to count it,
No,
unfortunately.
you
Wait,
can't.
who? Which one?
Cleveland Show. You don't count the Cleveland Show.
You kind of don't.
No,
okay,
no.
but you have to respect the Cleveland Show for what it was, because he tried to do something different, and he had an all-star cast of big name musicians, and but Family Guy had already established itself as this shit post that would come on at 7 o'clock every night, so it didn't have the same aura.
But the Cleveland Show was supposed to have a drier version of humor.
But Bob's Burgers filled that slot later.
It really did, and it did a
though.
way better job.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I didn't like about the Cleveland Show. Was it was there. It was interesting.
Hey, everybody, I'm a talking bear. Hey, that's my old stick. Yeah.
I really
Everybody
did not
loves
like
me.
it.
No, I didn't really get into the
interesting.
Rollo was funny.
Yeah, that was it.
But that was it.
It's like they tried to do a super discount version of the Boondocks and sucked with it.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't work.
Yeah.
But I still think Roger
No,
was
you
the
know,
best.
well,
of all
that
of them.
Rollo is clearly like supposed to be Riley and Huey mixed,
Yes,
but like
that
that's
was obvious from Family Guy.
yeah, but like,
And it would have been fine in Family Guy forever.
they don't even really bring the side characters from that show into
Really?
Family Guy
They
anymore.
did
really,
for a minute.
They did. Like Donna and Lois would have at each other.
Yeah.
Chris and fucking Cleveland Jr. would hang out, and
Yeah.
Stewie and Rollo would hang out. But it's like none of that happens anymore. They're just
Okay.
an occasional. There was a really funny joke where they like made a dig at the Cleveland show, and Rollo was like, "Your claim to fame is a talking alcoholic dog and a smart baby. We had an all-star cast of fucking musicians," and I was like, "It's a great fourth wall break because it's
Yeah.
true. He's calling out like the
Yeah.
truth about it. He knows why he failed, but I don't know. They're just background characters at this point."
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is fine. Fine. But Roger was still the best of all of them.
For sure.
Speaking of,
Speaking of,
go back to season 1.
can't. I don't have Hulu.
Of American Dad
Can't, I
and
don't
start
have Hulu.
watching again because these motherfuckers are smart.
Yeah.
That they actually have like characters that they bring out in the background beforehand,
Yeah,
but the ladybugs are everywhere.
I know.
I have been spending
Yes.
days looking for them all, and it's even the subreddit is like, I found another episode in like season 16. You can see the ladybugs hiding in the background. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude,
I
there's
know.
a whole mini universe going on
It
back
is.
there.
They've been playing in the shit. A lot of Roger's personas.
Oh yeah,
It's all of those, and like the people that he hangs out with, and like the families, everything. He's
and
been playing
I
that.
love how they went from an alien that shits gold encrusted poop
Yeah.
when he has mad diarrhea to a dude that's just like, oh yeah, by the way, I can move really fucking fast.
Roger has a lot of superpowers.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
And then the episode where, or the little arc where Jeff gets abducted by Roger's people.
The best.
Well, it
Love
introduced
it.
me to Wax Fang, and I was like, all right, I can kind of fuck with this. It's like My Morning Jacket all over again.
Oh, that was so funny. I was like, this has to be a real band. Like, this is real music. Set
Oh, yeah.
fucking right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And yeah.
I fucking Shazammed it, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, hey, check it out, Wax Fang.
That is
Cool.
so
That's
funny.
going in my listen list.
Very,
Yay.
very interesting. But
my listen list lately has been this big
You need...
because I'm trying something. I'm trying
Oh, yeah.
something.
What's he trying?
So-
you want me to tell him?
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to be in the...
Reveal his secret.
Yeah, reveal my secrets.
I don't remember quite what it was, but he wants to be like the top listener of Census Fail for the whole 2025. So, that's all he's listening
well,
to.
you just need another phone like this one and just have it listen to Census Fail
I know,
all the
but
time.
then I'd have to pay for Spotify Duos.
That's a pain.
That's pain. I don't want to pay the extra $5 if she's not going to use it because she already has an account with Spotify through a friend. So
Taste
Bless
this.
what is?
Taste
They
it.
look.
Well, there it's
oh
on
my
the
god,
dog
he
now.
tried to kill Patch!
Is this soda?
No,
It's not soda.
no.
Why does it look like dirty oil?
Drink it.
But it looks
It
like
does look
dirty
dirty.
oil.
Drink it.
It looks like dirty
Drink it.
foamy oil. It's root beer. Is this one of those ripping?
Yeah.
We've been over this.
Have you?
Yes.
Did you like them?
Yes.
Okay. I can't remember.
No, I'm
this
not going to
conversation.
drink it because I'm sick. I don't want to get you sick again.
For
Because
the
you've
third time.
Because you've been blaming sickness on not practicing the motorcycle. So
This is true. I can't wake up in the morning without like phlegm cough, and it's like, why?
I mean, me too. But by 2:00,
Yeah.
get your ass down here. Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
You gotta pass that test. We
Yeah.
gotta go get chicken in Tucson.
No. Chicken in Tucson. Well, actually, there was a weird piece of news that happened too.
Uh-oh. Does it have to do with your chicken in Tucson?
Well, it has to do with Tucson.
Well, we're giving it back to Mexico finally?
No.
Damn it.
The last...
Damn it!
They only made 7 of this aircraft.
Oh, okay.
2 of which are left.
Okay.
This is the last one in flying condition.
Oh, is it down in that graveyard?
No, it fucking landed at Lake Pleasant, coming in from fucking San Francisco, and they're towing that bitch to the museum.
Down in Tucson?
Yeah!
What the fuck?
Right, well, because there's no fucking like lakes or anywhere that you can land at down in Tucson. So
Yeah,
that was the
yes.
largest body of water closest to the place they
Just,
could get it to.
just land it at ASU, at U of A and demolish the buildings, and we'll be done with that.
No, dude, this is like a fat aircraft. It's like the size of a B-17.
I'm aware.
Like, it's huge. It's
Yeah.
a boat.
Fine.
It's a fucking boat.
Fine.
Don't
They-
crash it. Don't crash
Try
your
to
boat.
land it in the pool and take out the only like half decent part of Tucson, and then we can be rid of that area and we can move on with.
First
our
of
lives.
all, you're confusing ASU and U of A.
U of A is down south.
Yeah, there's no ASU in Tucson.
Technically, they do have a satellite location,
Well,
Kind of have
like a
this fucking
polytechnic, whatever. But
Yeah.
fuck Polytech kids. That's right, I said it.
Get a real doctorate.
Hey, I'm on board with that.
Then my sister can finally move up here, and we can go have super fun party time because her new husband is a big sports guy, and he throws all the. If we'd been able to take the bikes down, he had a big Super Bowl party. We could have rode down there, had big Super Bowl fun times, and
Big
then
Super Bowl fun times.
big Super Bowl fun times, and then come home.
It's okay, the Super Bowl sucked. I don't care about the
I
Super
did-
Bowl.
I heard.
I would have been pissed if I went to the fucking party and watched that game. I'd have been like, I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
Like,
Wasting my goddamn time.
you'd be like, I hope none of you are KC fans because, well,
It wasn't even that. It was just the whole terrible game.
Yeah, not a whole lot happened.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
I
a-
put-
Terrible.
I put $1 on one of my sports bet bucks. That this one guy who like his birthday was on the Super Bowl.
Sure.
If he had gotten 5 touchdowns, I would have gotten like $150. But the team that he was, I'm pretty sure whatever team he was on didn't like it was the losing team.
Yeah,
Didn't
it
even
was
get
KC.
5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, well, fuck.
Yeah.
it.
Of course.
I lost $1. Oh no,
My dollar.
Meanwhile, you ping ponging fiend.
I'm out of money right now though. I swear to God, I have no idea what happened, and I've apologized to Father numerous times about this. His account went to shit. I was making all the same bets that I was making, like the same people and stuff,
Sure.
with his sports betting thing, because he was like, here's $50, you do it, you put in fucking nothing and you made $300. Like, that's awesome. Try and make me a couple bucks. All the same people, because I started to learn names, because I was betting so much.
Sure, of course.
It's all gone. The whole $50 is gone. It just, I don't know what the fuck
Why
happened.
did you do to that, man?
I don't know what happened. First and foremost, the Asians
First and
stopped playing, so I had to bet on the EU. But there were like 4 good EU players that I threw money at, and they all lost
Well,
over and over again.
Your first mistake was moving away from the Polish and or Chinese people.
There were no Asians. That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's not a racist thing. It's just they tended to be the winners. I don't know what the fuck. I paid attention for 2 days, and then I started betting, and then I made all the money.
Them motherfuckers love table tennis. It's like not a joke.
Oh, speaking of table
I
tennis.
believe it.
Speaking of table tennis, I'm gonna show him I'm gonna show him that thing I got yesterday from Liquid Death. You know how Liquid Death sends me dumb bullshit?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Here's the new Liquid Death merch.
Yep, need it.
Wait.
Yep, need it.
Wait.
Yep, need it. Yep, yeah, I need it.
That's for Mr. Pickles.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
No way.
That looks
I
like-
swear
it
it
looks
looks familiar.
It looks like Mr. Pickles.
I love Mr. Pickles
I don't
so
know what
much.
that is.
So it's
How-
like
what?
a really fun.
Do you watch
You remember
this
Moral
stuff?
Oral?
Yeah.
I remember Moral
I
Oral.
Do you remember how like weird Moral Oral got sometimes?
Yeah, I only watched a few episodes.
But it was like it was like weird religious fanaticism and shit.
Mm.
People like doing BDSM stuff, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mr. Pickles is that animated and on like a whole nother level.
A whole deeper level.
A whole-
Like,
yeah,
it's different.
it's kind of
way
wild. It's a wild ride. People
It's
thought
a lot.
Rick and Morty was an intelligent show. Then you watch Mr. Pickles the 3rd time, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
god, I get it.
No, Mr. Pickles is so different.
Excuse me.
It's a dog.
It's a dog. It's exactly not what you'd expect,
Yeah.
and
Oh, okay. The second you said it's a dog, I remember the artwork
Yeah.
from it, but I never got around to watching it.
Pickles.
I can envision like the banner for it or whatever.
Oh sure.
The poster,
Yeah,
but
with the dog, yeah.
yeah, but I never got
Yeah,
around to watching it.
doesn't that look like Grandpa? Kind of.
We have to look again.
Yeah.
Let me look
It
again.
looks like a Mr. Pickles character.
It does. Once you said Mr. Pickles, I could see.
Yeah, no, that's like
It's It has to be.
That's got to be Mr.
Because then you would
Pickles.
see that kind of shit. Like,
Yeah.
Their faces being torn off.
Yeah, like that's the shit that you
Well,
see in
now,
that show.
now I just have to look it up. Hold on. Let me Google Mr. Pickles.
Oh, sure enough, there's like a thing for Murder Your Thirst.
Yes. Okay. So I did.
Adventures of
So
Murder
this,
Man.
these two, immediately came to my mind when you said it's a
Yeah.
dog. These. Oops,
Yes, yeah.
those came to mind.
So
But
I was wrong.
okay.
The Adventures of Murder Man.
Mm-hmm.
We
Okay.
worked with Will Carsola, the co-creator of Mr. Pickles, and award-winning animation studio Titmouse to develop a concept for an animated series centered around Liquid Death's beloved mascot, Murder Man.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And that's promotional material for it.
I love
That's
it.
why it looked like Mr. Pickles.
Huh.
That's kind of neat, actually.
It is.
Okay,
I fuck with
fair
that
enough.
heavy. I'd watch Adventures of Murder Man. Are you kidding?
Well, yeah, because
He's
he's got
just
the
a
liquid,
liquid death
he's a
can.
liquid death can with a body.
Yeah.
Huh. He punched right through that man's
It's like that short D&D comic where there's like a buff guy with a chicken head and he kills a goblin with a sword that cursed him. He turns back into a normal chicken.
Well,
Huh.
the guy looks like that character from Rick and Morty where they go to that other dimension.
You know, like
Oh,
the dude is
the-
just a phone.
No.
No. The
Oh,
Guy that
oh,
Summer marries.
Oh yeah. When they go to like the Death World
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the
And
Mad
the
Max
dome.
world.
And
Yeah,
And then
they had
Morty
the dome.
gets the injection from the arm, and he gets the big left arm, and the arm's
Yes.
all
Yeah,
like,
he gets masturbation arm.
Yes. Yeah.
And he
that's
talks
it.
to
Bucket
him.
face. That's what he
Jesus
looks like.
Christ. There are 3 heads on this man's arm.
I love it.
I wonder where we could watch that. Let me.
Probably, yeah. It
let me check
doesn't
my
look like
Roku.
it's somewhere that exists yet. It seems like it's just a concept right now.
It, could be. Let me see.
That's what it said on the website, at least.
The Adventures of Murder Man?
Yes.
Murder Man. Let's see. Nope, not available yet.
Exactly. There's 2 years left.
That's weird. I searched for The Adventures of Murder Man. The first 2 fucking things it popped up with were Pineapple Express and Gone Girl.
What the fuck?
And then it goes Law Abiding Citizen, From Dusk Till Dawn, Child's Play, No One Would Tell, Murder, She Wrote. All right,
course.
I
We're
can
getting
see that,
somewhere.
sure. And then Joker. What the fuck? Ooh, what's he doing?
Joker 2 was a musical.
I haven't seen either one of them, and I don't want to see number 2 because I don't like Lady Gaga.
I'm not going to watch either movie.
She bothers the shit out of me.
Why?
There's just something about her. I haven't seen a photo of her in like 10 years, give or take. And then she popped up. We were brain rotting YouTube. Was that last night?
I think
Like
so.
literally last
I
night?
think it was, yeah.
And she's on an episode of the newest episode of Hot Ones. She looks awful.
She looks like a completely
She
different
looks-
person.
She looks like she was trying to look like that girl from Die Antwoord.
Oh no.
And
She does.
and then but like the plastic surgeon fucked up. Yeah, look at that face.
She does look like a Yolandi.
That's her name. Thank you. Like she looks so bad. No, look at her without makeup on. She
looks bad
terrible.
like in that photo.
She
What do you
looks bad.
mean? Oh, dude, she just looks bad.
She does.
Yeah.
She looks awful.
She used to be very attractive.
That was 10 years ago, honey.
Yeah.
She'd been through Nickelback by then.
Huh?
Okay.
I still think Nickelback is more famous, but whatever.
No, I mean she'd been through Nickelback.
I
by
understand
then.
what you were saying. She had been through Nickelback.
Correct. Yes.
I told you she didn't have a dick.
Extendo clip activate.
Ah! What is this? Beth and Friends?
Listen, I told you, Modular Cock Implant is definitely going to be a band name because I can just see a cyberpunk future where someone's gonna have like the Extendo dong, fucking shwarna. You're hurt.
What?
What? Hi.
I'm so
Don't
confused.
lie. If there was a cyberpunk universe where you could just like go to a doctor and be like, "Hey yo, switch me out, chief," and you'd walk out a beautiful woman, you'd be like, "Hell yeah!"
So,
No.
What do you
It's
mean?
not that
no?
fun. It's not that fun.
I'm a robot at that point.
see, and okay,
that's different.
That's what. Have you
It's
noticed?
like cybernetics.
Have you noticed?
That's
what-
why. Hence the modular
Hence
cock
the
implant.
Gotcha.
Have you noticed what I feel America is like? Not like vast America, but like the higher ups in America are trying to push toward.
Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077.
I don't mean community wise,
No.
or country wise. I mean like.
They want
You know
robot
how
rights.
you know how they were bitching about how we weren't having enough kids, so they like banned
Abortion and shit.
abortion and like took a bunch of contraceptives away from people and whatever, so
Yes.
that more like worker bees could be had. For like us, we can't retire until we're
80.
70,
Yeah.
right? But they're constantly trying to pump out new drugs to make us last longer, like live longer.
You think they're trying to achieve immortality?
Not immortality,
No.
but I really do believe that they're trying to get us to live to be about 120 and still be viable. That sounded awesome. Viable working units so that they can have us retire at 110 and then just kind of...
Perish slowly?
Weed
Yeah.
us off to death.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of interesting that you say that because,
Because the next step after
Well-
that is cyborgism.
well, there's a video game that I play that was originally created in the 80s and based off of a small book series called Elite Dangerous. I talk about it a lot, actually.
yeah, we've talked about it. Go ahead.
If you look, because there's like, this game is so in depth now that there is an entire generation of, is a 1-to-1 of the Milky Way
Okay.
in the year 33 something.
Okay.
But when you go to like the politics tab and you like read about all the leaders, the oldest woman that's in power is like 180.
Jesus.
And she still looks like a young woman, kind of, sort of, in her image.
Yeah.
Like the youngest on the political scale is 80, and she looks like a 20-year-old woman.
Okay.
That is, it makes sense to me that that's the direction that they'd want to go.
Yeah.
We want you to be this thing we can milk until there's nothing left.
Yeah.
And then they'll use the best ones for themselves, and they'll live to be 200 years old and look like they're 85.
We're
Right.
not meant to survive that long.
No.
We're really not.
Like, I mean...
They'll figure
Jesus,
it
what
out.
the fuck?
This is why they give you all these bone strengthening supplements and
Yeah.
your fucking you extra fucking vitamin C and
Yeah.
here's your extra vitamin D and don't forget your vegetables, like that kind of shit.
Well, to be fair, I love vegetables, but...
Vegetables.
Like,
I
I'll demolish a field full of broccoli. by
Oh,
myself.
yeah.
You give
Oh,
me
yeah.
a vat of ranch, it's over.
Well, yeah.
The cauliflower.
The cauliflower.
The cauliflower.
It calls to me.
I also like water chestnuts.
I haven't had one of those in a long time, and the last time I had one actually was when we went to
Genghis Grill.
Genghis Grill.
Yeah, correct.
Because we threw them in our bowls.
I always throw them in my bowl. They're delicious. Water chestnuts.
I could not tell you whether I've ever eaten one.
It's a small.
I work in a grocery store. I know what they are.
Okay, well.
I just don't eat them.
they taste like biting into a chip made out of water.
Yeah, basically.
Ew, what the fuck?
It
That does not sound good.
but
Right.
it is.
But it is.
But it is.
It's good.
What does it taste like?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Then
kind
what
of.
the fuck?
It's more of a garnish, I think.
Well,
No,
yes.
that's no, because it absorbs some of the flavor
it
from
absorbs
the rest
flavor
of the
from the rest of the meal. So
But
like,
it's
you
it's
lay
like-
it on your teriyaki chicken, it'll taste like teriyaki.
Yeah.
Like, people who aren't, like, obviously vegan only buy them during the holiday season, so I assume it has something to do with, like, some traditional Christmas or Thanksgiving dish.
Never.
Those are the
considered
only
that.
times that I see them come across the fucking belt.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
Or
are they
unless it's
Asian
some
folks?
Weird, no. I mean, those Asian folks and vegans buy them year round,
Gotcha.
but white people only buy them during the holiday season. It's weird.
Okay, well, according to Google, water chestnuts are a common ingredient in Asian cuisine, so that makes sense.
Yes.
Particularly Chinese cooking. They are used for several purposes. 1. Adding texture and flavor. Water chestnuts have a crisp, crunchy texture and a slightly sweet, nutty flavor that complements many dishes. 2. Stir fries, often added to a stir fry for their textural contrast and flavor. Salads, they can be sliced and added to a salad for refreshing crunch. Soup, they can be used in soups to add thickness and flavor. decoration garnish.
They're white.
They are sometimes
white
used
balls.
as a decorative garnish
No,
for dishes.
no, they're sliced. They're sliced.
They're sliced up.
Chestnuts.
Yeah.
How big are they?
They're,
I just see it.
they're
Oh,
like
geez, they're bigger than I thought. Because they're in tiny little cans.
Yeah.
Like the size of a fucking tuna can.
Yeah, so they probably got sliced up and then put in the can and call it a day. The last one here, this one surprises me. I didn't expect this to come up as an answer. Pickles. Water chestnuts can be pickled and eaten as a snack.
I'd try that.
I'd try that too.
Look at my tongue.
It is important
So
to note that
good.
water chestnuts
I love
are
it.
an invasive species in some part of the world.
That's phenomenal.
They can cause environmental problems, therefore it's recommended to consume them sustainably. That's so funny. Let's plant water chestnuts out in the
No.
backyard. I don't have any grass. Let it just take over the front yard. I don't even
Okay.
give a shit.
Done. Let's do it.
Then it'll be a battle between the water chestnuts and the fucking aloe vera. And it would just be so fun to watch.
Let's throw kudzu into the mix and see who wins.
And then we'll go out to the shooting spot and we'll snag a couple of those weird cactuses that you can cut the top off and lay it down and it starts
Yeah.
to grow a new thing. We'll just pepper a couple of those in.
That's like every cactus.
No, saguaros don't do that.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're
Saguaros are
protected.
an interesting, very interesting.
Yeah,
You know
because
the only
I know
hero
they're
here?
protected. I've lived here my whole life.
I know.
And yes, I knew that.
You know it takes 100 years for one of them fuckers to grow an arm? That's wild, man.
That's really wild.
I saw one the other day that had like 20 arms. I was like, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah. And there are people out in the fucking desert just using them as target practice.
I know.
Yeah.
It made me real fucking upset when I heard that. I was like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
That's actually a felony.
Yep.
A
I
federal
know,
felony.
I know. It's
That's a
ridiculous.
federal felony.
We still need to figure out when we're gonna get together
And go,
with Dad and go,
yeah.
because he really. I finished his fucking sling.
Okay.
His sling is done.
What he wants is his jeans.
Fine, add that to the list of things I have to do this weekend.
Okay.
Ted, your jeans are fucked, man. You like
They're
took
not
that.
fucked.
You took that bitch hard.
Well, I mean, they were fucked. He cut them into shorts.
God damn it.
So he wants me
What?
to. They're shorts now. Did I not hold these up for you?
No.
Look, they're right here. Hold on. Hold
You
on. The
just said
TV's
that he
freaking out.
gave
Oh.
me my jeans.
Hold on.
Or jeans.
Hold on. Okay, we're good.
So he just wants you to like hem them so he can wear them as shorts?
Yes.
Okay. Cute.
Dad shorts.
Anyway.
I'm sure that smells like dad crotch.
Wow.
I never.
Dad crotch. Good band name.
Dad crotch. Damn it, that's gonna be a band name for sure.
Put it on your list because I'm running the KUPD list. Which there are a few new ones. Should we go over those
yes,
real
we
quick?
should.
All right. Let me see.
Because I added a couple to mine.
Okay. Did we do January's? We haven't done any from this year yet, have we?
Yeah, we did.
Did we? What did we do? Fits in a jumper?
Yes.
Okay. Did we do aggravated sodomy?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember that one.
Do you remember contagious urination?
Yes.
All right.
That's an STD.
Wood cake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Like wood cake. Like a piece of wood.
Flaming golf balls.
Nope, that one's new.
That one's new? Okay, so that's where I gotta start. So flaming golf balls. Love grenade.
Love grenade.
Gilbert gutter pie.
Oh.
If you want the backstory to any of these, just ask.
Yeah, I want the
That one I'm
backstory to that one.
interested, yeah.
Because that
So
sounds like
Brady lives in Gilbert.
yeah,
Okay.
which is a shithole.
Which
Yes.
You ever been down 27th Avenue? That's a shithole.
that's a real shithole.
That's-
And
it's-
it's an avenue, of course.
Yes.
First of all,
first
I take
of all,
offense to
don't.
that.
I don't give a
I
shit.
lived at 19th Avenue.
Yeah, that was your problem because you were a child and you didn't have any other way to live.
I was
so,
the only white boy in that neighborhood.
yeah, you was, which is ironic because you're Hispanic.
I took Florida Man down by that house the other day.
Oh, God.
We were in that area. So I was like, you want to see the shithole that I lived in? And he was like, yeah. So I took him right up to the fucking... It was like
Fucking-
10 o'clock at night.
Oh,
So
nice.
I got right up on the where the driveway is, and I turned my lights off, and I was like, yeah, this was all storage. That backyard is bigger than the whole house. It's like, this is the front room kitchen. He goes, I hate this area. And I was like, yeah, and I lived here. more than one occasion, we'd come out here and find someone had tried to pop the lock on one of our cars. Like, that's just where we were.
Yeah.
Oh, the avenues.
So Brady lives in Gilbert,
Oh, fucking Brady.
and he lives in one of the like communities.
Now, I think I've been in Gilbert. Is this one of those communities where you'll have a 2-lane road on both sides and like a concrete separator in the middle, and it'll just be fucking brick walls?
I can't answer that because I haven't been to his house. I've only ever been to John's.
There's some fucking spooky areas out there, man, with the way they decided to block off all these subdivisions.
That's what my neighborhood looks like.
Dude.
I was just thinking about that. People go down those roads at like 60 miles an hour because it's a full fucking road.
Listen,
It's the main road.
I go down that bitch at 60 miles an hour because usually I'm baked to some degree.
Same.
And it's a super liminal experience. It is so liminal driving because it's just most of the time you're alone. So you're just driving on this road at high speed and there's just blank on all sides. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like another car will be coming up, and there are police officers who just, go up and down these streets because people accidentally speed down them, and I'm like, oh shit, how am I going 65 miles an hour?
Exactly.
My neighborhood is like right there. I need to turn like very soon.
I fly through that thing, and I'm like, holy fuck, dude, where was I? It's like a time warp. You don't know where the fuck you are for 5 minutes.
And it's not even a long drive.
No, it's not.
Even a
And
mile.
it feels like you're there for an hour.
Yeah, not really. Not for me personally, but it's weird. Like I don't understand.
That's just you getting road hypnosis.
No, it's not road hypnosis.
Watching the patterns of the brick just fly by.
There's no pattern.
Yeah.
It's just flat white with maybe a brown base.
So Brady lives in Gilbert.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
In his community, he's not like a pillar of the community, but it's Brady. He has during the nicer months, he has his door open and his screen door is shut. So if someone walks by, he goes, "Ooh, new friend!" and he goes running outside to meet people. That's Brady, right?
Funny.
That's cute.
So he has been the one of the judges for their yearly community gathering at the park. Heavy quotey fingers. It's not a park. It's an irrigation retention divot.
I was gonna say it's a retention base or whatever.
So they gather every year. They have a big cookout. They let all the kids run wild. Yada yada. Fire truck. The whole nine.
Irrigation retention divot.
Have you?
that's what
Do you know
they
what I'm
are.
talking about?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
do know what you're talking about,
Okay.
but it's just the way you were so punctual about describing it.
It's not a park.
It's not a
No,
park.
it's not. It's not a park. No.
So he's the judge every year for something. And the last couple years, he's been one of the pie judges. And they were giving him shit for it the other day because the story came back up somehow while they were on the air. And they were John was going at him a little bit, and fucking Brett was going at him a little bit, and then I think they had a guest on. I think one of the comedians that was coming to town was in, and so they were talking about it with the comedian, and even the comedian was like, "Yeah, that's really fucking weird, dude. Why are you doing?" And then John was just like, "Yeah." He goes and just willy nilly tests Gilbert gutter pie. And then Toledo stepped in real quick, and he's like, "Band name, band name."
Gilbert gutter pie.
That's why the irrigation retention field was important. It's Gilbert Gutter Pie.
Gilbert gutter pie. Come on, y'all. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
Okay, so there's two more.
Oh fuck.
Buffy has shingles,
Okay.
and biting the rosebud. You know what I'm talking about.
Don't like it.
I know.
It's not a good choice. It's not Jolly Rancher.
No, different rosebud.
Oh! Oh! Not a fan. Alright, not a
Do
fan.
not like that.
Do not like that. So that's so far up, and that one came out on Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Good stuff.
I hate that.
I hate that.
I still think Armpit Hair on the Dance Floor would make a great band name.
It would.
Is it on your list?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Armpit Hair on the Dance Floor, Taser Karate, Theological Impossibility, and Dad Crotch.
You know what would be so funny?
Theological Impossibility would make a really great anti-religion band.
Probably.
You fucking rock that, dude.
You know what would be so funny? Is if we could somehow write 30 different, like, random little singles.
Oh, yeah.
And then use, like, the band names that we've come up with and the band names
And
that
just
they've come
release
up
them
with.
as singles?
No. Overtake Play-Doh.
Oh,
Just
my
with
God.
all of them.
And
Because
just-
there's only
yeah.
30 slots.
Oh, so we just fucking...
We just...
them
Everybody
all.
gets 10 email addresses real quick. And then we'll just fire off 30 fucking random-ass singles. We'll take over all of Play-Doh. And it'll just be like...
Us the whole time.
I got my dick stuck in my Chevy again. Like...
Dude, John would be impressed
And
pissed.
He would be like, God damn it! We have to do this again! No!
Because by then it'd be too late.
He would probably cancel the whole thing.
Aww.
No, because he had sold tickets at that point.
No, there's no tickets. It's a free event.
I feel like he'd let it ride. I feel like he'd let it ride under the stipulation that he gets to play in some of the bands.
But again, I think if we were able to do that, and we somehow managed to like actually get it
pull
done,
it off.
right? And then we go to the live show.
We have to have a van with like 50 different costumes, and we just keep running back to and changing and then coming on stage.
I have a trunk in my bedroom. We'll just fill all my fucking costumes into that trunk. We'll take it on stage as like a haha funny first band, like something to stand on thing.
Yeah, and then we just like
fucking
get changed right there, and then be like, we are Theological Impossibility, and this is Rancid Cocksleeve. You're welcome.
But I think at the end of that, after we got to like the third band,
Yeah.
he'd probably be like, "What
the fuck is happening?"
And then we'll come clean about the whole thing, and he'll just be like, "We're never doing this again." We have 4. Like he would probably legitimately be like, "We have 4 years left on this fucking station. I'm done. I don't care anymore."
We're not suing Play-Doh anymore.
He's already mad about it because the old way that Play-Doh ran is you'd throw your music to Toledo and like $20 or something toward a charity.
Sure.
So that, right?
Yeah.
So it took you, I think it was actually like $100 for like the entry fee because the winners get like $5,000.
Oh shit.
But
Oh yeah.
the lawyers got mad that it was like the lawyers have been fucking them up so bad the last couple of years. They got mad at the fact that they were like charging people to put their music on the radio, which like first and foremost, that's what labels do.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole thing,
Like
right?
that's how that works.
Yeah.
That's literally how that
So
works.
they could no longer charge people to be part of Play-Doh. So now it was just a free for all. First 30 bands to send in music, you're on the thing, we'll play your music. That took away so many. Play-Doh back like 5-6 years ago, it wasn't like banger after banger.
Oh sure.
But it was like solid work.
Sure.
After, one after another, and like sometimes the judging was really hard because they had to like whatever. And now we have fucking I just forgot the name of the band. They had this band that was all instrumental.
Oh, interesting.
But it was just like oh
my
god, just for 5 minutes.
So is fucking like Polish 70s fantasy movie for children, kind of like whimsical bullshit.
So now they just get bullshit after bullshit, and the top 5 bands every year are the only 5 that put any fucking effort into it.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's real bad.
Yeah. That's why we gotta go as Theological Impossibility and play Rotten Cocksleeve in front of a live room full of boomers.
Well, actually, I don't know how many boomers he actually has as followers.
I mean,
They fucking canceled the golf tournament.
Which one?
The Heat Stroke Open.
Why?
Because the fucking lawyers got their fingers in it, and they're like, oh, well, we can't put people out there in 115-degree weather all day and just feed them booze and this, like, something bad's gonna happen.
I was like, I'm sorry, have you seen the Phoenix Open?
Right?
Does the Waste Management Open not fucking exist?
The Waste Management Open, the Hooters Open, like, fucking...
It's literally like rich teen boys and their fucking dads getting slammed off of golf course beer.
Yeah.
And then just into the nearest pond.
So we never get to see Golf Squatch anymore. Which is sad.
It was stupid.
Do you remember Golf Squatch?
I do.
Golf Squatch, go do your thing. I'll explain Golf Squatch. Golf Squatch was the wife of a guy who's like here in town who's like a big business guy, and he would like donate a lot to like whatever charities that KUPD was partnering with at whatever time. They would go to the Heat Stroke Open, and I only saw her once right at the beginning of one of the events because I went like 5 years in a row to just like hang out with Brady and them.
Yeah.
Apparently, she would get absolutely plastered.
Okay.
And because her husband was a rich business guy, she was engineered.
Yeah.
So around the 4th or 5th hole, she would just get naked
Okay.
and walk around the golf course.
What the fuck?
Just nude, with a beer in hand.
I mean, it's something.
So, that was a thing.
Golf Squatch.
Golf Squatch.
I miss the drunken antics. She might be dead.
She's not. They saw her a couple months ago.
Did they?
Yeah, they ran into them in the wild.
Oh, wow.
And she was, like, fully dressed.
That's
I was gonna say, why the
Fully
fuck would you
dressed.
think that she's dead? But, like, I guess that
She
kind of
could have
behavior
fallen into a
warrants
water
that-
retention.
Oh, she
divot.
seems like the kind of woman who would drunkenly stumble over the only rock on the course and honk her fucking skull into a coma.
Right?
I mean, I would do that sober.
No, you wouldn't. You'd have the cognitive ability to go, there's a rock, I'm going that way.
No, you saw me run into the fucking door this morning.
I've done that I've lived here for years and I still do that. That's fine.
I
But
see.
I'm not running into the only rock in the desert.
I will find a way.
I mean, I found a way to hit the only stump on I was like 8. It was I've told the ATV story before.
I
But
think so.
fucking, like, this trail had been ridden by everybody. So I was like, who cares? What the fuck? I hit a fucking tree root that was only exposed on one side of the trail at like 20 miles an hour and
Nice.
flipped the quad.
Real
Speaking
nice.
of trails, I need to contact John and ask him again because he didn't answer me the last time I emailed him. Apparently, there's a bike trail somewhere here in town that starts off because he's like big biker guy for like the trails and stuff.
Sure.
Apparently, this specific trail, and I do not remember the name of it, starts off totally fucking normal. It's just another trail through like some wilderness, and you're like not super close to houses, so you get like a little bit of like calm
Sure.
nature bullshit, whatever. And then all of a sudden, at one point, it just turns into like a serial killer's basement
What?
because there's like doll pieces hanging from trees and like animal skulls just lining the path at some point and just bones.
Someone was doing some
Just
rituals.
yes. So there's
It
just
seems like somewhere I would have to go with a gun.
it seems like somewhere I want to
Sounds
go
like it.
just to see it. Like
Yeah.
I just want to go see what it looks like. But they were talking about it like a month ago. And I like I said, I forgot the name of it. I emailed him, but he never emailed me back, so it probably got caught up. Their new spam filter is fucking trash too, because I don't think half my emails get through.
Oops. Well, you do have a fucking email. Well, everybody has a fucking email, so I don't know why that would be like that.
One email? Okay.
Good lord, son.
I used to cycle through them to get the free month of whatever
Me too.
streaming service.
I have 5 email addresses.
Because every 6 months they dump the old email addresses that aren't subscribed anymore or whatever. So I would just go back and go back and go back and go back. So I just don't have the patience to do that anymore.
Amazon is on to me. They don't let me do it anymore.
Amazon was onto you.
Yeah.
They're like IP blocked.
Somehow, yeah.
You still order from Amazon though.
No, I know, but I don't get the 30-day free option anymore.
Fair.
I mean, they
Fair.
finally, after 8-9 years of not having an account with them, they were like, here's 30 days. Please resubscribe. I bought like 10 things, and then that was it. My month is over.
Well, alrighty then.
Alright then.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Pepe.
Yeah, both of them.
Oh, wow.
That did not hurt.
I know. I just wanted to make those peaks.
I'm gonna bring my vinyl over and we're gonna listen to Tomb Mold one of these days.
Do you
On
have
full
a
blast.
player?
Yeah.
Okay, also, I'm working on getting my hands on that cassette player.
How
for
do
my
you
sister.
think I ended up listening to fucking the Electric Lucifer? Like this
Okay.
weird ass thing from the 70s.
That's fair.
It was great, by the way. The
Um,
backside of that vinyl is like a miniature manifesto about the world he created where Satan can be redeemed. And it's like, what the fuck, dude?
That sounds awesome.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it. This dude had apparently done shows with Mr. Roger and like it showed him all his like instruments because he made his own vocoder at the time. So
Ooh.
yeah, right? This was like
Vocoder's
1970
fucking
something.
Crazy, dude.
So yeah, so he was fucking with that shit in the 70s. He was like a pioneer of making this shit, but his music is weird, man.
Well, bring it all next week. I'll try to get my hands on that cassette player. Bring all the cassettes, bring the vinyl, bring the player. I'll try to get the cassette player.
I don't have the
And-
cassettes. That's Flo Rida, man. Flo
Okay.
Rida's got to get
Well,
those.
shout out to Flo Rida, man, because he's
Lazy.
under the weather.
Correct.
Lazy.
Lazy.
You're lazy.
Yes.
And then yeah, I mean like, because I'm so curious what some of this shit that you people found sounds like.
They like. There was an interesting like 8-minute mini documentary from 2016 about the guy who made the Electric Lucifer. His name is Bruce Hawk.
Okay.
He apparently did music for children originally.
Sure.
And the music that he put out for children, like he had an album that he put out before he put out the Electric Lucifer.
Uh-huh.
And the album he put out is called School for Robots, and it was voted the worst album art of all time.
All right, I gotta look it up.
It's not even that bad at the end of the day.
Wow.
It's really not.
Is School for Robots?
School for Robots.
Anal bun art.
School for Robots, and then just look up Bruce Hawk.
No, that's that one from Planet Universe.
Here, this one right
That's
here.
really cool.
This one.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh.
what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That is Uzumaki on Max.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. That is the Way
So-
Out record.
so what
by
the fuck
Bruce
is
Hawk.
this?
I don't know what that is. That is not Bruce.
It's
That's
School for
sick.
Robots.
Yes, but no. School for Robots is the name of a song that is. I'm not even going to play.
Okay.
It's just bad.
Okay.
But it's like he's using his prototype voice modulator. That's weird.
Look at that one.
But he's got this
Thank
like
you, Google.
prototype voice modulator, and it's like an exercise dance thing.
Okay.
So it's like when you hear he goes, when you hear this sound, and it's like a weird sound to move your left arm, and it's like when you hear this sound, move your right arm. Oh yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, and then the rest of the song is just these fucking garbage noises you're supposed to move your limbs to, and it's like, what the
Wow.
fuck is this?
That is the strangest thing.
Falling for robots and wishing I was one.
I would. That's awesome. You're gonna
I
have to
really like
save
that.
that and send it to me.
Wait. Oh, I can't read it. It's not. Oh, I can't. It's so fucked up. Okay, well, song 4 is Two of Us. Song 5 is Gloria. Song 7 is Wish I Was a Robot.
That's cool.
Song 8 is Hot Girls in Hell.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh my god.
But this
it's
is
so
what the
fucked.
album art looks like for the Electric Lucifer. So
That's
I
sick.
wanted that
Yeah.
when I saw it.
So on the
Yeah.
B side,
That's
song
like
11
some
is
Dolly
Snow in
shit.
Berlin.
Right?
Yeah.
We have to hunt this album down. That actually looks
What's it called?
Falling for Robots and Wishing I Was One. Falling for Robots and Taking Fire Robots. God damn it!
$25 on Spamazon.
Okay, I just found it for free on Spotify. And
No,
it's
I
by
meant
Lolo.
the vinyl.
Oh. Intro, OMG, faceplant, Two of Us, Gloria. You turn me on, but you give me depression.
I
Fuck
could
yeah.
buy it I can buy the vinyl from Barnes & Noble.
Wish-
I might have to do that.
Wish I Was a Robot, Hot Girls in Hell. Thoughts from the Shower.
Dude, come on!
Poser, Snow in Berlin, Kill the Girl, I Would Fix You If I Could, Suck It Up, You and the Tin Man. Don't!
Very aggressive.
It's all in capitals and
Yeah.
has an exclamation point. It's don't! Possibility, and then there's Hot Girls in Hell sad version.
Okay.
Sad version.
And then there's Die Without You live version.
Die Without You.
And then
live
there's You and the
version.
Tin Man, the demo. Alright, who the fuck is Lolo? How, is she, well, not quite 1 million listeners a month, but close. That's close.
That's
I love
close.
that. No, not as close as I thought you meant.
That's
Falling
pretty
for
close. It's
robots
3/4
and
of a
wishing
million.
I was one.
Is that the only thing that she...
It might be.
Nope, she's got a bunch of singles. Be
Ships
Okay,
in 2
Vicious Love.
days. Vinyl LP, direct from Barnes & Noble.
She's got an EP called Debbie Downer,
Debbie Downer.
and that's such an emo fucking
That's great.
cover.
Yeah.
Well, I told you about
Like 2012.
Class
I think
of
I'm
the
gonna
Cardinal
follow this
Sin,
person.
right? And it ended up being like the weirdest Midwest emo band.
Yes.
Wait, one more time?
What?
So there's an album by Covey called Class of the Cardinal Sin, and it's got like some pretty dope album art.
Mhm.
Like, I was like, this is cool.
It's interesting.
It's a Midwest emo band.
yeah.
It's like the
That
whiniest
makes sense.
Midwest
Those are all
emo
like
band.
D&D people.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
sure.
Well, except for that one. That guy's not. I don't know what the fuck that big blue head thing is.
Oh,
But like, there's like hobgoblins and shit in here.
yeah, sure.
That's great.
Not what I expected in the slightest. Class of the Cardinal Sin. Very whiny Midwest emo.
Nice.
I was like, I'd have to be in a I want to kill myself mood to listen to this. Because every single, like, I gotta read the names of some of the fucking songs on
Yeah,
this
bring it
album. There it is. Nope, sorry, I had to find it again. Cut on the Crease, 1991, Why Am I Alive,
Ooh.
$4 Sandwich. $4 Sandwich is a song about being lonely and being alone. And I was like, where's the sandwich? I'm hungry. It
Yeah.
was a weird one.
Tell
Gas
me about-
station sandwich.
Yeah. Tell me about
Sound
the
of
gas
a
station
gun.
sandwich.
Yeah, Lachette and Slam Jam Point, Mutation, Crooken Spine, not Crooked, Crooken. Crooken Spine,
Crooked Spine.
Local Anesthesia, and Marzipan.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were weird,
Okay.
weird song titles.
Yeah.
Definitely just
And
like,
this is one of the vinyls you bought?
yeah.
You gotta bring this over.
Okay, we're gonna listen to some Midwest
next
emo.
next
Okay.
week is gonna be a big musical number,
Okay,
and
we'll
this
just
will be fun.
we'll do a live review of some of these fucking
Fuck
vinyls. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah.
Just I gotta find a spot to place and plug in that bitch.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If we have to move everything off top of the fridge, we'll do that.
Okay,
Because it's not much anyway.
that's a refrigerator.
That's a refrigerator.
That's a refrigerator. Elmo knows where you live. Fuck Rocco. Fuck Rocco. Elmo's tired of Rocco.
I still don't understand why Elmo hates Rocco, but some of the videos that people make with that sound
It's
on
just
TikTok is
so
so funny. Nobo did a great version.
Hi, Rocco. Hi, Rocco.
Just don't give a fuck about her in the slightest. It's so funny.
Why does Elmo hate Rocco so much?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
You don't know?
La 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 la
If it has
la
anything to do
la
with TikTok,
Elmo's
I
World.
haven't used TikTok
No,
in
well,
like
I mean,
2 or
it-
3 years.
It started. It's an
Elmo.
actual Elmo thing.
But then I have no fucking
Okay.
clue.
Okay.
Unless it happened in 2002.
If it's not Bluey, she has no idea.
I don't know what Bluey even
I
is.
thought you said you watched Bluey with your brother.
No.
Who am I thinking of?
Wyatt is way too old for Bluey.
Briar watches Bluey, and they're the same age.
There's a
Adults watch Bluey, I will say that.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
don't understand it at all.
apparently they really like the life lessons that they teach in that show.
So it's like a fucking...
it's like an
like a
attachment
Steven
thing.
Universe thing.
Kinda.
Which I don't understand
I
Steven
do
Universe
not
either.
like
No, that
Steven
can go fuck
Universe.
off.
I watched like the first 5 or 6 episodes, and I was like, "This is so stupid."
I never even watched one episode. I was like, "Nope, all of the previews look bad. It looks like garbage. I don't want anything to do with it."
Like, it's bad.
It's bad. I don't know what else to say.
Adventure Time is right here. I'll be fine.
Yeah, all I need is Adventure Time.
Yeah, which we finished that, and then we watched Fiona and Cake. All good.
All of the Distant Lands.
All the 5 Distant Lands episodes.
4.
4?
4.
I thought there were 5.
No.
Why am I thinking 5?
I don't know.
Because you're retarded.
I mean, yes. How dare you call me out like
You're
this,
welcome.
sir?
You are welcome.
You are welcome. You are ambergris.
That's whale vomit.
Well, it still comes forth from the whale.
Did you know that on average, the blue whale during sex releases 5,000 gallons of sperm?
Yes, and only about a third of that makes it into the female.
So
you wonder why the ocean is so salty.
Yeah.
I think that's not why the ocean is salty, but
It's not. But it's fun to think about.
Yes.
It's fun to scare children.
Well, it's fun to scare children by telling them that the sand they're enjoying putting in their mouth is actually fish shit.
Also that, yeah. God, I want to go back to the beach so bad, dude.
Yeah, we gotta go back to California one of these days.
Well, get your license.
Well, you know, it's really funny.
Let's take the bikes.
There in San Diego, an F-18 went down the bay, like right outside of where we were hanging out.
2 Blackhawks were doing fucking circles above work the other day.
Why, I wonder?
I don't know. I don't even
hell.
know where they took off from. They were just doing like weird fucking patterns in the sky.
They just like practice. We'll have to get
Yeah,
off
but
the ground.
usually not overpopulated areas.
I don't fucking know.
And it was 2 of them. They were like,
No clue.
no clue.
They were giving some fucking
None of my business. I'm on
douchebag
the
a
floor.
run for his money. Had him tied up in the back, like, "Wah!"
I watched a video the other day about it. I think the guy was like, he was like a retired police chopper guy or whatever, right? Like, or he was in the chopper when like chases were being done,
Sure.
or something. And
So he's either a pilot or the camera operator.
right, and they were talking to him, and something came up about like, oh well, I mean, if the guy, like, if you're chasing someone and they're in their car and you've got them and you can like tell the cops on the ground like where they're going, like cool, but as soon as they like hop out of the car and like kind of disappear a little bit and then like reappear and you like, how do you know if you re-found the correct person, right? And the guy was just like, oh, that's easy. They run.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, and then
that's so
I was
funny.
just like, you know what, that kind of makes sense. But then he goes on and he's like, yeah, anybody who's like not worried about it, people don't see helicopters every day. Like, it's not an everyday thing for them, especially if it's not like right over top of them, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so
if it's just some random dude walking down the street and they see the chopper come right above them, they'll stop and stare.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
a lot of them will wave.
Yeah, that's me. Dude, I was in my backyard smoking a joint,
Yeah.
And I'm shirtless. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've got my fucking PJs on. I'm just vibing.
PJs and tits out.
Exactly. And there's a police helicopter looking for somebody.
Yeah.
They've got the lights on. They're looking
Yeah.
in the neighborhood.
So I stepped out into my backyard and I waited. And sure enough, here comes the light. And I went and I fucking took the big old puff and I went, hi, buddy. And they fucking went off again.
Something like that happened to me once too. I went out in my backyard to smoke a cigarette. I had literally just stepped out of my door. Full PJs, it's like 10 o'clock at night. I just lit my cigarette. They spotlight me and go back in the house. And I was like, oh my fucking god! I went back in the house, locked the doggy door, and was like, oh god, why did they yell at me?
I was hoping I would say something. I really was, because I was just going to go like this and fucking give him a crotch thrust. I'm in my PJs. You can fuck off.
I just stepped out of my door. Go back in the house. Ah!
There was a TikTok video I watched
That's
like
so
2 days
funny.
ago
Scary.
where you know how most of the general public are like nosy pieces of shit.
Oh, of course. Dude,
So like,
I'm sorry, I have
No,
a
go
related
ahead.
story.
go ahead.
I had to take Florida Man down to 32nd Street in Van Buren to pick his fucking truck up from the place that fixed
Hey,
it.
is it working?
Yeah, well, yes, but there's additional things that we need to
Okay.
do, but still.
Okay.
It
is a functional piece of shit. We love
There
it.
you go.
It's junkyard
There you
gold.
go.
There it is.
I call it
Okay.
junkyard gold.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
so
That's what the Yamaha.
so we didn't. I didn't know that it was closed at 5:30. Otherwise, I would have taken the freeway, even though it was raining. But fucking, we're on surface streets, and we finally get to the spot like right before Van Buren, where it's the freeway, and we just decide, fuck it, we'll take the 202.
Yeah.
Traffic is down to slow down to a stop.
It is, yeah.
There's an issue on the side of the road. The police have lights on and shit. It's the big fucking car carrier. Some dumbass hit it or whatever.
Nice.
Every single motherfucker across 4 lanes slows down to 5 miles an hour for a wreck that is in the far right lane that doesn't bother anybody. So it took us 15 minutes to go half a mile.
Yeah.
And we barely made it.
Yeah.
But we made it.
Yeah.
We made it.
That's when the motorcycles come in handy because we can go through the cars.
I was thinking about that too. That was the funny part. But I could. What was I gonna do? Fucking have the motorcycle at my house and pick him up there and then.
No,
come
but I
and
mean,
get
if
the
it ever
bike?
happens when we go on a bike ride.
Well, no, yeah, I get it, but still, it was one of those
Dan and
moments
I've
where I
done
was
it
like,
several
yeah,
times, and it's so much fun.
need it, not have it, not need it.
So I was watching a video,
Yeah.
and these 2 girls were being curious pieces of shit because there were cop cars like in their cul-de-sac,
Sure.
right? And they didn't know why, so they're like, "Let's go figure it out." So they like come walking out the front door, and as soon as they do, and I can probably find the video if you really want to see it, but essentially the entire it's all filmed on their Ring camera
Sure.
on their front door. And there's like stairs down to their house because like the whole cul-de-sac has like a little bit of a divot, which seems super fucking stupid because if it rains too much, you're gonna flood all the houses. Anyway, so they both come walking out and they're just like standing on their front porch, and then like in the distance, in the street, in the cul-de-sac, you just see a bunch of cops go and like get behind their fucking cruisers and like pull guns and shit.
Oh.
They were there for that house.
Oh.
Oh.
And the girls had no idea what was going on. They were just like, they just lived there, and they were just chilling. And then they were like, oh, there's cops outside. Let's go see what's going on. And then all of a sudden, they're like at gunpoint and like being asked to move away from their own house.
The fuck?
They haven't, as far as I know, I haven't checked in 2 days, but as far they didn't release like the story on why it happened. They just apparently
happened.
there was some kind of like paperwork out that something was going on at their place of residence. And so, like, the SWAT team showed up.
Someone reported like it was a drug den or some shit.
Or some shit, yeah.
hell?
But they were like, they're just, the ring video, it's literally just, you can see them standing on their front porch, like, looking up at police cruisers, and all the cops are like, some of them are freaking out, a couple of them are like statues, like they don't know what to do, and they're just like getting ready to pepper the fuck out of this house. Because these 2 girls
Walked out.
just walked outside in, I don't think they were wearing their PJs, but essentially like in their
Yeah.
PJs because they were just having a chill day. And they're just like,
a fat shirt with no bra on and fucking shorts.
yeah, essentially. So, but there was a video right after that where they're standing like at the top of their stairs there, and they're like filming the cops. They're like, because after they got pulled away from the house, a group of cops went down to like the front door porch area, and they're like standing there, and they're all kind of like talking, but like kind of waiting for an order or whatever. And the girl's got her phone, and she's just like, look at all these fucking pigs being idiots today.
That would be me. I'd be like, can we take a moment to appreciate all these dickless faggots who are wasting my time and the city's money, please?
Right? So
Look at them. They've got a big old armored truck and a fucking street that won't even accommodate it.
Yeah. So I'll look back into that and see if they posted as to why their house like essentially got raided.
Lord knows, man. It could be any number of reasons.
Yeah.
Who knows?
The amount of times that fucking they'll get the wrong house too.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
it's so
they
often.
just get the wrong house and just
Yeah.
be like, well, turns out it's actually 20 miles that way, and it's like, great.
Great.
Good job.
Fuck
They're
off.
like, give me the $500. I'm gonna need to replace the door you kicked in.
Or it's literally like across the street and
Yeah.
someone just fat fingered the wrong number.
Exactly.
Because
yeah.
north side are even
Or-
even numbers and then south side's odd numbers.
Yep.
I don't know.
Something like
north
that.
and south.
Something
but I
like
know
that.
east and west.
So take east and west to go like that.
Okay, well, you see, the sun goes that way, and that's west.
That's
and
No,
it comes from that
She
way.
means
which
the
is
numbering.
east.
Shut up.
I meant the east side of the road is even.
The
On
Mexicans
west side
come
is-
from that way, so it's south.
I know
The
that.
white people come from that way, so it's north.
To be fair, when I was learning my cardinal directions,
in my brain, I always had to keep in mind that California was west and Texas was east. So anytime I had to think about which direction I had to go, I would just say, okay, California's that way, so that's west, so I need to go that way because it's north.
No, but yeah, got it.
That's how it works in my brain.
My brain just goes, where was the sun at last? Over that way? Okay, so that's east, that's west. All right, that way's where I need to go.
No.
And now California's a giant ashtray.
Yay!
Taking a walk through the Palisades. Do we?
Yeah.
I mean, I like the beach.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I think his injury's almost over.
So we should go to the Yucca Tap Room sometime.
Okay.
And we'll drink, because
Sure.
we're fucking
Well.
losers.
She can't, but yeah. She's DD.
They do karaoke nights.
What?
You're DD.
Oh. I
What?
thought you said I have ED. I was like, what the fuck does that
No,
even
that's
mean?
me.
First of all?
That's Ehlers Dyers, and it's a degenerative disease, and I know somebody who has it.
Okay.
It's bad. It's
Okay.
real bad. Well, no, there's karaoke.
Does their penis fall off?
No, it's not erectile dysfunction. There's karaoke.
Okay.
There's pool ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's tons of fucking, like, not ping pong, pinball,
Yeah.
and, like, other shit. And
I was
there's
gonna
live shows usually.
Okay.
So, fucking come with us and order bar food and do bad karaoke.
I'll probably sit in the corner and have
A plate of nachos and
a drink. Depending on
Smell.
how long we plan on being there.
Oh yeah.
she'll have
The
no duels.
truest reason that I cannot drink is because of my stupid breathalyzer in my car.
Ah,
But also epilepsy medication.
yes.
That I don't really care about.
Yes, the radiation would kill you.
Yes. The radiation would kill you, not the
40
400,000 bananas. 40,000.
40,000 bananas. Remember that statistic about bananas?
Let's eat 40,000 bananas.
If you eat 40,000 bananas in 12 minutes, you would die of radiation poisoning.
You would die of just about anything if you ate that many bananas in
Yeah.
that short amount of time.
Well,
I feel
yes,
like.
but it's specifically related if there's a specific amount of radiation in the banana that if you were just to fucking scarf them like Harambe's last meal, you'd just
Rest in
get
peace,
super
Harambe.
cancer.
Rest in peace, Harambe.
What?
I was gonna say I think that was gonna be the toddler actually, but
Harambe's last meal might have to be a band name.
Put it on the list. At the very least, it's an album name.
Yeah, well, it's both, so that works.
There you go. I hate it. I love it, but goddamn
Harambe's
it.
last meal.
Harambe's
right under
last
dad crotch.
Hey, by the way, did you steal any of the glass jars that we had laying around here?
No.
No? Okay, because I swear I had like 2 or 3 in my bedroom, and I cannot find them anywhere. And Dad was asking if I had one or 2 laying around because he was going to use it for something.
We do not have gloose.
Okay, no problem. I'll just...
like gloose.
Dad, if you're listening to this, you can just have one of the mason jars that we don't use for drinks anymore because I've got lids for them. Love you!
Thanks, Dad. We made that just for you.
Stop. Drop. I don't know why that just popped into my head, sorry.
Stop, drop.
And roll. It's the new cha-cha slide.
You know, I saw a really interesting building rolling around the other day.
The building was rolling around?
No,
Was it the Sphere in Vegas?
That'd be cool, right? No, so I was rolling around, and there was very obviously like one of those Spanish-style churches.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. It'd been turned into a fucking Mexican restaurant.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
what else do we?
Wait,
It's on,
is
like-
it right over here in Tempe?
No, it's on 7th and Osborne.
Okay.
But I want to eat there.
Okay.
I want to eat there.
Okay.
We must. We have to.
Okay.
There's also 7th is like really ghetto for some reason, but down a ways almost it's like before 7th in Glendale. There's like it's a Asian restaurant that's clearly been there since the 70s.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it never remodeled.
Okay.
It's called Rice Patty.
Huh?
I passed by it at like 6
Huh?
o'clock at night when it was all dark, and it definitely looks like a place I want to stop and eat.
Okay.
So we gotta go there too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
I wish we'd gotten a chance to eat at the
The Golden Pineapple before it closed?
No. I don't remember what it used to be called. Where Luigi's is now.
Oh,
The-
yeah,
old
that Japanese
Yakuza
place.
soup house.
Yeah. So, interestingly enough, again on 7th Street, when you go down 7th Street, there's like this. It used to be the last business that it was like a party rental place. Like you'd go and get party supplies and get costumes or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was clearly a Japanese restaurant or a Chinese restaurant. Like it's got the pole with like the takeout box and the fucking ornamental shit. I'd love to turn that place back into an Asian restaurant, bro. That'd be cool as fuck.
Have I told you about the bucket on the pole down in Chandler at my old house?
Oh, the one that used to be KFC, but now it's something else?
It's a donut shop.
Yeah, it's a
Bosa donut.
It's a...
I was gonna say,
yeah!
It's a Bosa. Your dad works right there?
Yeah.
It's so funny to me every time I have to be down in that area and I see it because I remember when it was a KFC.
Yeah.
And now the fucking bucket on the pole just has a bunch of like glazed donuts on it.
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as
It
you
doesn't
said bucket
spin,
and then
but-
Bosa, I was like, it's a Bosa donut.
Again on 7th Street.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of cool shit on 7th Street. It's kind of strange. But it's a ghetto area. But there's a place called Randy's Donuts. And it's just like this little fucking donut shop. But they have like the Lard Lad donut from The Simpsons.
Really?
Like on a pole. Yeah.
Huh.
It says Randy's Donuts on it. I want to eat that. I want to try their shit someday. There's a lot of really interesting shops and like restaurants on 7th.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just not an area you want to be in after dark.
Well, that's why we don't go after dark. We go at like 2 p.m.
No, I go after dark, and
No,
it's
don't
very
open
fun.
that. Don't play with that. No, I gotta return that.
Why is it broken?
They're all broken, as far as I'm concerned. I only tested one of them out, but fuck them. I found... So, you remember I couldn't find my fucking guitar tuner?
Yeah.
For like a month.
Yeah.
Well, I found it. But when I couldn't find it, I bought 6 more guitar tuners for $22.
And they all suck.
They're all off by half a step.
Really?
Yeah, so if I'm trying to tune to G, it was telling me that it was F sharp.
What
And
the
I
fuck?
was just like, no. And I played with all the settings on it, and I was just like, no. But then, so I found it. I found the good one. There it is. So I'm going to send that back. I'm going to send this box back. But I'm keeping all the fucking batteries.
Yeah, of course. Why would you not?
Oh, exactly. They also... Each one of those came with 2 batteries. It came with a battery, like, munched in right here. And then it came with the second battery in the bag. So I'm keeping all the bag batteries.
Those bags will be repurposed for cocaine.
Do you know a guy?
Maybe.
Oh.
We have to wait a little bit, but maybe.
Did you turn the light off before opening the door to exit that room?
Probably.
You okay?
Yeah.
Having a little light sensitivity right now?
No.
Okay. Damn.
Good job.
Thank you.
Nice.
I made it with my insides.
Gross.
Just gross.
No, there's a whole routine. It's just wash hands, dry, light switch,
We
door. It's all...
didn't refill that soap bottle yet.
Yes, you
I
did.
did.
Did you?
Yes,
Oh.
because I needed to wash my fucking hands. There was no soap.
All right, fair. Sorry.
I don't know how you deal with that scraggliness on your face all the time.
I'm
He's
getting rid of
shaving
it today.
I literally
I have a list of
I'm
things I
getting
need to
ready
do.
shave this too, but fucking I had to pull out the nastiest like ingrown hair. It was so small I could feel it with my fingers and did not get it with the tweezers.
Oh.
So I had to do a little bit of impromptu
Surgery?
You should have come over
surgery
here
on
and
my
let her
face.
do it. She loves that shit.
I've been.
When
She's
I
been picking at this guy for days.
When I pulled it out,
also that one.
it was so thick. It was like almost as thick as my fucking pinky nail, and I was
What?
like, "Good lord!"
What?
Yeah, dude, it was bad.
You mean thickness like this way, right?
Like length of nail to cuticle.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
This?
No, I mean like
It was
this.
Oh, gotcha.
from
Yeah.
Cuticle's this.
No, then whatever the part
I
that's
was
the
gonna
pink
say,
part
you're-
is.
That's why I was like, damn, that's kind of a long hair. Although I've seen videos of people pulling really long hairs.
I
Like
out of it.
pulled
balls
one
of
out
hair.
of my leg, and it was giving me issues. I thought it was a pimple, and it wasn't a pimple. It was a fucking ingrown hair. And I finally pulled it out, and it ended up being like, and I was like,
God.
oh my god, dude.
From where?
From right here.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
so I didn't, like, it wasn't a black mark or anything. It just looked like a pimple.
Yeah.
But when I pulled it, I was like, there's something coming, and then it was just like, and I was like,
It's a magic trick.
Why would your leg even grow a hair that long?
I don't know how long it'd been chilling in there. I guess it would just grew funnily enough that it was like it felt like something coming out of my body. It literally felt so weird. It was like,
That is what happened. First of all.
I don't think you've gotten to see this yet, but I'm pretty sure you've seen this.
What?
Do you know the hair that grows on my ribcage?
Yeah.
You remember it?
Yeah.
Every so often, right here, I will get a hair that just keeps going. It just grows and grows and grows and grows, right? And the longest it's ever been that I've pulled it off of me before I realized. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, I have one of those. Hang on.
No, let it grow.
Oh,
No, let it
I have
grow.
one of these.
You don't get this long.
I didn't know it was your lucky hair.
It's not.
Like it's right here. I've got one on my shoulder.
It just fucking grows.
It's like it feels like there's a cut on my skin. It's just like a strange little bump. No, I will pull that bitch and it'll just be like this fucking long, and I'm like, what the fuck? Dude?
No, it's weird. I swear every man has
I
one.
don't have one.
I
know
never-
you said man, but I was already.
Have you ever had like one that you pull that just ends up being the weirdest torn, jagged root?
Yes.
Those are gnarly, man.
Yes.
They feel like rocks under your skin until you get them out.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
I thought that's what this was gonna be. It wasn't. It was a super hair.
It's just like the thickest, weirdest looking follicle of all time.
And you look at it and you're like, what the fuck? Do I need to see a doctor about? Then you look at your leg and your leg's fine. You're like,
It's fine.
yeah.
It's
It'll come from like right here and you'll just be like, well, alright, whatever.
Probably just all the friction.
Probably. More than likely.
Around, and then it's like released and then starts to grow a new one. And then,
you break it again.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember the conspiracy theory during COVID about how the government grows most of us and whatever because every guy ever has a freckle like right there?
Oh yeah. Fucking, I've got one like over here too somewhere.
There's like,
is it this one?
So do
It's
I.
this one.
You're right. It's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I.
Okay, but do you have a square freckle?
No.
I have.
You have a square freckle.
How square?
Perfectly square.
Fuck?
That is quite square.
I have a perfectly square freckle on my leg. I've had it since I was a child. I have no. It's not a burn mark. It's just
Everything
a
I know is a
square
lie.
freckle.
It is very square.
That's so perfectly. It's like you're missing a piece.
Right? It's really
It's like
strange.
the puzzle
last
isn't
pixel.
finished.
It's very
Yeah, the
strange.
last pixel. Thank you.
Fucking yeah. I just have a square
Oh
freckle.
my god. What do I even do with that information?
Exactly. It's like, well, what's one weird thing about you that no one else would probably has? I have a square freckle. You'd be like, what the fuck did you just say to me? Become a fucking 30-minute doctor's exam. Like, what? Oh, like, oh, okay.
That's why.
Come in here, Rodney. You gotta check this out.
Rodney. I don't even know where to go from there. I think I'm done.
When in doubt, end show.
I think I just ejector button right now.
Just click the ejection seat. Launch me into the sun.
No more square freckles.
No more
Square freckles aren't real. They can't hurt you.
That's gonna be a meme that goes on Reddit in 2 hours. I'm sorry. Square freckles aren't real. They can't hurt you. Square freckle.
Then you gotta like. You gotta Photoshop like a knife or something.
Yeah, like the smallest
Just
knife.
the tiniest little hand
Oh
with
my
a little
God.
knife.
Jesus Christ.
No, not even a little knife. Those tiny little like martini
No, the little martini
toothpicks
swords.
that look like swords.
Yeah, the martini sword. Fucking hell.
I'll fucking cut you.
Gotcha. I'll get you. I'll fucking cut you, boy.
I'll fucking cut you, boy.
That's right. I'm a little Irish now. I'm a little square Irish freckle. A little bit of red devil that's on my head.
All right, words of wisdom. Go.
You go first.
You've been chosen.
Good lord. Wash your ass. Congratulations. Words of wisdom. Wash your ass.
Yeah.
For the love of God, wash your
For
ass.
the love of God, wash your
There
ass.
are people who walk around that you can just smell their stank, and it's like,
It's not even
You're
that.
homeless.
It's
Comic-Con.
just,
Yeah.
No. You just know.
yeah, exactly. You can just see them, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
Comic-Con. Or Phoenix Fan Fest. Whatever.
Fan Fusion.
Fan Fusion is the one in December, I thought. I thought Fan Fest was the summer one and Fan Fusion was the winter one.
Oh.
But,
If I had talked to Melinda in the last 2 months, I would know about Fan Fusion because her and her husband work it. But I don't know.
oh, really?
Do you want me to talk to her?
What do they? Do you know what they do? I still have to get one.
They run a booth somewhere. I don't fucking know,
Okay.
honestly.
Do you not like these people?
I love Melinda and her
Okay.
husband.
It seemed like there was a bit of disdain behind your words.
I think it was just the fact that she doesn't know the answer to the question.
Yes.
Ah,
I should. I absolutely should.
I see.
But I do not.
We still have to talk to the younger sister and get her to get her friends in here so we can
Correct.
do a doubled up podcast.
Yes, that would be fun.
It would be really fun. I'll bother her this week and see about getting in contact with them.
Words of wisdom. Sheba Hut is delicious.
Yes.
I mean, it is. For the most part. Not.
There are much worse sandwich places.
Yes.
You could be at Jimmy John's.
I know. Yes.
Stale ass bread.
And we bake it every 4 fucking hours, and it is
Stale-ass
stale by literally 20 minutes after you take it out of the fucking oven. It's stale.
Yeah.
That just means that there's fresh ingredients, which bothers the fuck out of me. Put preservatives in shit. Like, make it taste good.
Their wheat bread's pretty good. The wheat bread is fucking delicious. What?
I do not like wheat bread. I'm
It's-
so picky.
it's
Don't
too-
even talk to me about food, dude.
Don't. Just don't.
No, I'm serious.
The arguments we have every time both of our, like, we woke up this morning, both of our stomachs were like,
Do you at least
And-
like Burger King?
Yeah, I
Okay,
fucking love
thank
burgers.
God! Fucking thank the Lord. She's somewhat normal.
I had pie for breakfast.
she did. She had chocolate cream pie for breakfast.
When I was a little boy,
When I was,
there was a
Chocolate
Burger
today.
King on Cave Creek in Union Hills, right next to my house.
he already knows. So do they.
2 Whopper Juniors and a fucking chocolate cream pie for breakfast. Every day.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, it was great.
Fucking awesome.
It was like $10 too.
Oh, yeah.
That was it. 2 fucking
Yeah,
Whopper
no,
Juniors
yeah.
and a fucking slice of pie, $10.
No, but the arguments we have when we're trying to figure out food are so dumb.
I eat like a toddler.
It's like it's chicken nuggies.
That's fine.
It's
Hot Pockets.
hot pockets,
Pizza rolls.
frozen
Frozen taquitos.
French
Frozen
bread
taquitos.
pizzas.
Party pizzas.
party pizzas. Close.
But French bread pizzas are. You don't have a fucking.
I don't like French bread.
What?
Oh my god!
It-
I just told you I eat like a toddler.
It's a bread.
Hey, there's too much
Textile.
bread. There's too much bread and not enough pizza.
Yeah. She'll slam down like 2 slices of Domino's, I think, only to make sure that Dad's not mad that she doesn't eat when he's here.
Pretty much. Sorry.
And she's like straight just pepperoni.
I love how I'm on the opposite end of that spectrum because I'll eat like
Out of the trash can?
I'll eat 3/4 of that pizza myself and feel bad afterwards that I didn't give anybody else any.
No, I just want to make sure that he knows I am eating.
He made like a tiny pyramid of those almond rolkas for her not too long ago, like as a funny little haha, but also because I
He
don't.
hands them to me when we
Yeah.
sit and wait for Sorry. For you to get home
Oh,
from
shit.
work.
Okay, 123. I got this.
When I wait for him to get home from work, he just kind of hands them to me when we watch trash TV.
Trash TV.
And I eat them happily. I eat candy all day. Chips, I will eat an entire family-sized bag of chips.
Yeah, she'll
all
eat
day.
chips for dinner.
4 of
like
those.
just.
In one day. And that will not
Did you get
even-
new shoes? I just realized your shoes look super clean.
Yes.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
They're nicer shoes.
What brand is that?
I think they're New Balance.
That doesn't look like the New Balance thing. Look
No,
on the
no,
tongue.
they are. They're fucking Skechers.
Are they?
No,
Give me
Yeah.
the tongue.
they're definitely not.
Come here. Oh, they are Skechers.
Oh!
They're Skechers Edge Ride.
There you go.
You
that's
are an
why.
edgelord.
They were hidden.
You like being edged, my guy? You like to ride that edge? You did
I
this.
think he does.
You bought the shoes.
Yes. Edging yourself is a great way to achieve a powerful orgasm.
I don't think so.
I will wholeheartedly disagree, only because reasons. But
The longer I go, the more it tends to be.
No.
ooh,
What did I roll
Hair.
over his fucking tail again?
Yeah.
I got it earlier and he was upset about it.
I know, and now
I'm
he's gonna
sorry.
be—he's just gonna look at you
I'm
like you only got the hair,
sorry.
you didn't get the tail.
I know.
But he wasn't moving.
I'm sorry. You can move now.
No, he'd been more like.
Free. You're free. I'm sorry I rolled you over.
You bought him. Who gives a shit? Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway,
No, edging
Okay.
does not achieve great orgasm.
I wanna. Okay, let's actually end
Maybe
this.
not
with-
for of the opposite sex, but
Okay,
at
that-
least
those
with
are
my
my words of
experience.
wisdom.
No, I'm not a huge fan of it.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't find that the longer you go, there seems to be like, really?
No.
That's so strange.
Honestly,
It's like my body is fucking charging the shot or some shit.
No,
I
it's
mean, I
more
have
like
heard that.
the longer I go, the less I want to.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just get
Then the weirder it is.
That's weird. I'm the kind of person who can fuck for hours.
I mean,
That's different.
there's a total difference.
Complete
There's a
difference.
total difference.
If it's just me, no.
Oh, well, no, no.
Don't-
I'm like, I meant
Did
like
he just lick your toe?
and like
Away from the bottom of my sock.
in bed.
Ew.
It's easier to do it.
Yeah, but I mean, no. The orgasm is just total. It's different.
Sure.
I don't
Yeah.
like it.
It's not as fun.
It's not as fun.
No, it's because it almost like hurts at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, in sex, when you're actually fucking someone, it's different. But I don't know. If you're just fucking, it's not gonna feel nice.
No.
You're just gonna give yourself a road rash.
No, not for me, but okay.
No, we call that friction burn.
I know.
I had to hold something back so hard right
Do
now.
it. Say it. Say
Carpet burn.
No, that's redheads. We call it fire crotch.
Right, but that's just because they're redheads. That's not. Never
It's
mind.
like when
both.
your vibrator's been going for too long and it's too hot. There you go.
Put that in your butt and smoke it.
I think I will.
God, I wish you were taking a drink right at that second. That would have been the greatest spit take I'd ever seen live. Your face was just so. My goal, by the way, is still to get onto to Smosh.
Sure.
I really want to get on to Try Not to Laugh.
Be less of a loser online.
Patch, what's on my feet?
Okay, Mr. Social Media Manager for the fucking Instagram. We have one picture!
Yep.
And that was from 6 months ago when we were talking about your mom's liquor shelf.
Well, now we're gonna have pictures of vinyls.
Yeah. Just kick him. Just do it.
I can't. He's so precious, but I really am
He's
tired of him
adorable,
licking the bottom of my
but
fucking
he's so
socks.
stupid. He's our own little personal Chinese spy. Oh, God. You got him right in the jaw for a second there, and he was like... and his little fucking mustache was like... All right.
You were wiggling. How about it?
Come back next week when we're going to listen to music.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the homies.
We'll have
We might have to...
we'll have great bands like Arcasia and Tomb Mold and fucking who else did I get? We'll have Covey. Yeah, I'll bring Covey. I'll bring El Quattro with it. Oh,
The
dude,
Four.
you're gonna love El Quattro.
Okay.
It's great.
All
I'm
right.
excited.
I'm excited.
I am
I'm
excited.
looking forward to it.
My
It's
body,
gonna be great.
my body is ready.
My body is ready.
Okay, I'm going to end with this. Play more Rocksmith this week.
Uh-huh.
Let me know if it sounds any different, any better, any worse.
Okay.
Don't use your amp. Just go direct connect.
Yeah.
And then we're meeting Tuesday and or Wednesday, so you can get some practice in.
Yes.
I'll be there at 1:45
No.
because your ass wakes up at 10. That's plenty of time to shower, wash your ass, get a bag of chips in you, smoke a doob, and wander your way this direction.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
You can even bed route for an hour. Trust me, I know.
All right, say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.